What to do if someone forgets your birthday, a guide to navigating disappointment. Birthdays are special days for many of us, moments when we feel a little more cherished and celebrated by those we hold dear. So, when people forget our birthdays, especially close friends or family, it can feel disheartening. However, while it's natural to feel a pang of disappointment, there are constructive ways to handle the situation without letting hurt feelings overwhelm us. Here's how to navigate your emotions and maintain healthy relationships if someone forgets your birthday. 1. Reflect on your feelings. The first thing to do is to recognize and understand how you feel about it. You might feel sad, overlooked, or even slightly hurt, and that's perfectly okay. Birthdays carry emotional significance because they're tied to recognition and affection from others. Take a moment to sit with those emotions. Is it that you feel less appreciated, or do you feel neglected by someone you hoped would remember? Pinpointing why it matters to you can clarify how best to proceed. 2. Avoid jumping to conclusions. Try not to assume that a forgotten birthday means someone doesn't care about you. People often have busy schedules, personal stressors, or just a lack of awareness when it comes to dates and birthdays. Many people value others deeply but might not be as organized or attentive about marking special dates on their calendar. In our fast-paced world, a forgotten birthday doesn't necessarily reflect a lack of affection or interest. 3. Consider their circumstances. Sometimes, people who forget a birthday may be dealing with their own issues, such as work stress, family concerns, or even personal challenges that demand their attention. Recognizing this can make it easier to forgive and let go. A close friend who normally remembers your birthday but has been noticeably stressed lately may not intend to hurt you by forgetting. Understanding their situation can create empathy, which might help ease the sting. 4. Drop hints before the big day. If this is a recurring issue, consider giving gentle reminders next time. A week before your birthday, you could casually mention any plans you have or bring up past birthday celebrations. This may help jog their memory without putting them on the spot. Some people simply don't remember dates well, and dropping a hint can serve as a considerate nudge for the forgetful friend or family member. 5. Communicate, but with kindness. If it truly bothers you, there's no harm in mentioning it, but try to approach the subject in a lighthearted or compassionate way. You might say something like, I was really looking forward to hearing from you on my birthday. This can gently convey how you feel, without coming off as accusatory. Most people will feel genuinely apologetic if they realize they missed an important day for you. 6. Plan a belated celebration. If you feel comfortable, suggest a belated celebration. Acknowledging it as a missed moment doesn't mean the opportunity to celebrate has to pass entirely. Sometimes, suggesting a post-birthday coffee or dinner can even turn out to be more memorable than the day itself. This approach allows you to still celebrate with them, minus any resentment or hard feelings, and might even encourage a fun new tradition. 7. Shift the focus to self-celebration. At times, people forget because birthdays just aren't a big deal in their world. If birthdays mean a lot to you, consider taking control of your own celebration. Host a gathering or treat yourself to something special. Celebrating yourself doesn't lessen the joy of sharing the day with others, but adds another layer of happiness. Plus, it reminds you that your happiness isn't entirely dependent on external validation. 8. Look at the bigger picture. One forgotten birthday should not overshadow years of friendship or love. Consider the history of your relationship and the times they've been there for you in meaningful ways. Often, people who forget birthdays are the same ones who are there when you need them most. Don't let a small oversight diminish the value of your relationship. This perspective can help you put things in context. 9. Acknowledge the role of expectations. We often have expectations, particularly with loved ones, and sometimes those expectations go unmet. It's helpful to recognize that while we hope people will remember and celebrate us on certain days, they may not always fulfill those expectations. Managing expectations is key to reducing disappointment. Remembering that others show care in different ways can help you appreciate them more fully. 10. Forgive and move forward. Lastly, practice forgiveness. Holding on to hurt feelings over a forgotten birthday can cast a shadow on a relationship. Choosing to let go and move forward not only frees you emotionally, but also keeps your connections healthy and grounded. If the relationship is strong, it's worth overlooking a missed birthday in favor of keeping things positive. While a forgotten birthday may initially hurt, it's essential to respond thoughtfully. By focusing on communication, understanding, and a bit of self-love, you can handle the situation gracefully and keep your relationships intact.